There is an ancient chronicle of an earlier Anunnaki landing on Earth in dramatic circumstances when the dethroned ruler of Nibiru escapes to Earth in a spaceship. Its Hittite version is called the Kingdom in Heaven. Here's that story. When the time has come for Anu's father, An-Shargal, to take the throne of Nibiru, his kinsman Alalu takes over. In a gesture of peace, Alalu appointed Anu his royal cupbearer, an honorable and trusted position. But when 9 Iberian years had passed, Anu made war on Alalu and overthrew him from his throne. Formerly in ancient times, Alalu was a king in heaven. He, Alalu, on the throne sat. The mighty Anu, the first among the gods, stood before him, bowed to his feet, handed the cup to his hand. For 9 calculated cycles, Alalu was king in heaven. In the 9th cycle, Anu made war to Alalu. Alalu was beaten and from Anu fled. Down to the dark earth he went. Anu sat on the throne. Alalu became the first governor of the first city on earth, Eridu, where he advised Enki of the extraction of gold from earth's waters. Anu then took the initiative of peacemaking and appointed Alalu's grandson, Kamurabi, as his royal cupbearer on Nibiru. However, this gesture caused history to repeat itself. Despite all the honors bestowed on Kamurabi, he could not forget that Anu had illegally wrested the throne from his grandfather. As the time passed, his hostility towards Anu became more and more obvious. Anu, on the other hand, could not bear Kamurabi's persistent gaze. Concerned for safety, Anu and his son Enlil, accompanied by Kamurabi, went to Earth. These met with the discontent of Enki, who by then was the highest in rank on the planet. In this conflict, lots were cast by which Anu was returned to Nibiru, Enki was given dominion over the oceans, and Enlil over the lands. When the returning Anu stopped in an orbit around the Earth, he met an infuriated Kamurabi. The verbal exchange ended in a fight. When Kamurabi overcame Anu in wrestling, Anu broke free from his hands. However, Kamurabi managed to grab his feet and hit him between the knees. This type of fighting was recorded as a custom in the Sumerian tablets. Humiliated, Anu escaped to Nibiru, casting Kamurabi the curse of the monsters in the gods. Then, from the remains of the corrupted records, we can learn that Kamurabi finally spits out the curse from his stomach and then returns to Earth. There he meets the youngest son of Enlil, Ishkur. Angry Kamurabi, after talking with Ishkur, hereinafter referred to as Teshub, flees to Nippur and then to the city of Enki, where he asks him for help in ascending to heaven in order to meet Lama, the mother of the old gods. Kamurabi's journey to Nibiru ends with an attack by the planet defenders, resulting in Kamurabi returning to Earth and challenging the chief gods. Upon hearing of this, Anu declares war against Kamurabi, sending his grandson Teshub to kill him. According to the description, at least 70 gods were involved in this war that ends with Teshub's victory. Defeated Kamurabi makes a son, whom he orders to attack Teshub when he grows up. Fall on the storm god and tear him apart, shoot all the gods from the sky like birds. Once I will take over the earth, you will ascend to heaven and take the throne of Nibiru. After these commands, Kamurabi leaves the stage, and his son remains hidden for a long time. However, when Ilikumi grew up and reached gigantic proportions, he was noticed by Utu Shemash. Utu then, seeing this, made haste to Teshub to inform him of the appearance of the Avenger. Teshub, climbing up on the mountain of the view, stared at the terrible stone god and shook his fist in anger. Let them oil and light the great firecracker of the shiny lead rider. Put the bull that ignites between horns. The bull, which is a high missile on the tail, let them cover with gold. In front, let them fasten that which shows the way. Let them equip the mighty stones and the assault thunderbolt and get it ready. From the expanse of the sky, from among the clouds, the storm god turned his face to the stone god. After first attacks failed, Ninurta, Teshub's brother, joined the fight. Unable to defeat the enemy, Teshub headed for Enki, where he and Enlil are summoning an assembly of the Anunnaki. At the gathering, An idea is born from Enki to use an ancient axe to cut off the stone god's feet. When this was done, Teshub, taking courage, jumped into his chariot and overtook Ulikumi. And there, holding a thunder bow in his hand, he hits him between the shoulder blades. According to the assumptions of the Chronicles of the Earth, written by Zecharia Sitchins, these were the battles of the gods known later in the Greek stories. The same battles were repeated in Sanskrit Indian mythologies. In the Sumerian translation, the wars of the gods and the titans meant wars between those who live in heaven, Igigi, and those who are on earth, Anunnaki. So basically, those were descriptions of battle between ancient civilizations. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like the content. And see you next time.